The Lord is my shepherd, I have all that I need. Psalms 23 verse 1. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey, my name's Hannah, and today I'm going to be doing an easy everyday makeup tutorial. This is my way of doing like an everyday simple makeup routine, and today's video is kind of different because I'm going to be using Benefit Cosmetics products. And I just want to let you know that Benefit Cosmetics are having a huge Black Friday offer, so if you would like to hear all the details about that, what they're offering, how you can get the offer, then please stay tuned and carry on watching. Well, most of the products I'm going to use are by Benefit Cosmetics, so it's like a one brand makeup routine. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do are my brows. I'm going to use one of my all-time favorite eyebrow products, and this is the Precisely My Brow Pencil, and this is just like a micro fine brow pencil. And I'm going to start first by underlining my brows underneath my brow like so. Then I use that same pencil and I go upwards in hair-like strokes. So I do quite a few at the front of my brow, and then I brush it through so it's not just harsh lines. I brush it through and I do the rest of my brow. Okay, so this is how my brows look now that they're done. Moving on to the face. And for face, I opted for the Benefit Cosmetics Hello Happy Air Stick Foundation in the shade number 9. So I'll just take that, see, on my skin. I don't apply too much, and just blend that into my skin, and it just blends so well into my skin. And it's a very lightweight foundation, so if you want more coverage I would suggest like just add more. So this is how one side of my face looks with foundation on, and then this is how the other side looks. So I'm going to do the other side of my face, and then I'm going to come back and conceal under my brows. I don't know why I skipped that step, but yeah, I can always go back in and do that. So I'm going to go in with my foundation stick and do the other side. If you're someone that likes glowy skin like foundation, then this is definitely the foundation for you. So for concealer, this is also a favorite of mine. This is the BOING CAKELESS concealer, and this is also in the shade number 9. I love it particularly because of the packaging. I think the packaging is so cool. On top of that, I take the BOING Bright On concealer, which is just like a brightening under eye concealer, and the brightening concealer is in the shade Apricot. I haven't actually tried this. I'm curious to see how it's like, but I always have good reviews about this concealer. I really love this concealer. It just blends flawlessly underneath my eyes. I'm gonna go in with this concealer, which is the Cakeless concealer, first to do my brows, and I'm gonna take it underneath my eyes. I start at the arch of my brow and then work my way down to the tail. I don't really like applying too much product. I just apply enough because I'm not really trying to conceal my entire eye. I'm literally just trying to clean up underneath my brow, and all the excess I take it to the front of my eyebrow. Just use my brush to just spread it out a bit before I go in and I blend it. And I'm just gonna blend out that concealer as much as I can. Make sure it blends really, really nicely. Okay, so this is how my brow looks. I think it cleaned up quite well. Okay, so I'm gonna take that concealer. I'm gonna take the BOING CAKELESS concealer underneath my eyes, bridge of my nose, around my mouth and my forehead. A little goes a long way, I like to think, so I would say apply a little and then, you know, apply more if you need to, but I feel like it dries down pretty nice and can get thick, so I'm not going to apply too much. I'm just going to apply the most in the inner corner and just like spread it out with the applicator. Okay, so I know I'm looking crazy. I'm just gonna blend out here and then the edges of the rest of my concealer. I'm gonna let my under eyes sit so that it can thicken a bit before I blend it out. Like this shade alone is enough because it's quite bright. I'll see how bright Apricot is. I might just apply a little bit, but I do want to test it out, so I'm gonna go in with that. So now I'm looking very scary. I'm gonna go back in with that foundation. Can I use it as like my bronzer without actually using a bronzer to just soften out the edges. I'm going to take that Bright On concealer and I'm just going to take the tiniest amount in my inner corner. Oh, it's not crazy bright. It's literally like one shade lighter. It's almost the same shade. It's just like one shade lighter. So I'm just gonna let that sit further. Okay, so whilst I let that sit, I'm gonna talk to you guys about a Black Friday offer that Benefit Cosmetics have. So Benefit Cosmetics have a tiered offer for Black Friday. You spend more and then you save more. So first, if you use the code BFF, you get 20% off everything. Then if you spend £60, you get 25% off using the same code. Then if you spend £100 or more, you get 30% off your order. This offer excludes their 2022 Christmas gift sets, and then it also excludes discounted products. You can't use the offer with another offer as well, so it's just like one offer for full priced items, I believe. And then this is only available at benefitcosmetics.com. You can't find it anywhere else, just on the official website. They also have the buy now pay later option with Klarna. This offer is active right now until the 28th of November. If you're watching this after the 28th of November, I'm sorry, I can't help you. But if you're watching this before the 28th of November, then this code is very much active. You can use it right now. As I'm talking to you, you can be adding those items into your basket and use the code BFF at checkout for your discount. This concealer, this foundation, this eyebrow pencil, everything that I use today can be used with the code and you'll get the percentage off. The more you spend, the more you save. Okay, I'm just gonna blend out that concealer. It's been sitting for a while, so it would have like not dried down fully, but kind of like mattified, so it's kind of like setting, and that's good because you get more coverage from it. Kind of like to blend out the inner corner first and then drag it outwards and upwards like so. You can just see, look at how well, look at that. It just blends out. When it said cakeless, they didn't lie, they meant it when they said cakeless concealer. The HMB Cosmetics Soft Focus Loose Powder. It's this nice banana shade, new powder, so I'm still like adjusting to it. It's finely milled. The color is amazing. It actually brightens my under eyes. I won't say it replaces like my favorite powders just yet, but I do find myself reaching to it a lot more. I just take on the same sponge that I used to apply my concealer. I'm just gonna press that in to that concealer. Trying a new powder when you're going out is actually the scariest thing, because it could actually make or break your face. Because it can just go left, the powder is now slipping and sliding all of your concealer, and then yeah, that's the end. You have to start again. That's like my worst nightmare, but so far like I actually really like this powder, and I can use a little amount, goes a long way. That's what I like about it as well. I'm gonna take my favorite bronzer. You've probably seen this bronzer already on my channel, but I'm gonna take this bronzer and I'm just gonna add that color back into my face. This is a HOOLA bronzer in the shade Toasted. Beautiful. It is very pigmented and it gives the right amount of warmth back into your face. Look, like, huh? Sometimes I forget how pigmented and how warm this bronzer is, and I go like too heavy-handed with it. I feel like right now I went heavy-handed with it, but I can fix that. Like, I love bronzer so much, so I don't mind going too heavy-handed with bronzer, because I can always like make amendments. And then I'm going to take a tiny amount, I'm going to try and stay true to that, and apply that on my nose. So that's one advice I would give you. If you are using this powder for the first time, take tiny amounts at a time. Don't go in anyhow, because yeah, it is very, very pigmented. And then I kind of like take that bronzer in my crease also. It just gives my eyelids some sort of definition. Even though it's a matte bronzer, it doesn't like take away all the moisture from my face. You can still see that glow coming through, and that's what I like. I still like to bake because I feel like it does make a difference. I'm just going to take this powder puff. I do understand the powder puff hype. So I'm going to take that down my nose contour and then underneath my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to take my MAC powder, and this is in the shade Dark Deep. I'm just going to sweep that powder off now, but I don't sweep too harshly, just like one large sweep. And then I take that powder puff and I take off all the excess powder that's on it already, and then I just press into my skin, and I find that it just gives me a really, really flawless finish. So this is the blush that I'm using. It's called CRYSTAH. It's like a shimmery blush. It's my first time using this kind of blush, so I'm going to take that onto my cheeks. Ooh, it's quite pink, but it's also quite natural, so I like that. For the shimmer, I won't have to go in with a highlighter on my cheek with that blush. And guys, I looked in the mirror, and this blush, whew, this blush is amazing. I can't believe that I've never actually tried this blush until now. Like, this blush is a game changer. So I'm gonna go in with my ABH stick liquid highlighter, and this is in the shade Iced Out. On my nose, in my inner corner, and then my brow bone, and then my forehead. Applying highlighter to my forehead is kind of like what changed the game. Like, that makes it very, very dewy. I'm not gonna apply any to my cheek because it still has that glisten from the blush, so I don't think I really need it on my cheek. The Real Extreme Precision Eyeliner by Benefit. I'm also going to take the Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara. Guys, if my hair looks crazy on the sides, just ignore it. This is not a hair tutorial, it's a makeup tutorial. In the middle, yeah, this is a nice black. I just line my eyes first, and it's really thin. Wow. Okay, it's a nice color. So then first I line my eyes before I do my wing. So I aim for the end of my brow and I draw a little line. Then I take the top of that line and connect it to the middle of my eyeliner, if that makes sense. And then I just perfect it afterwards. So I'm gonna do my bottom lashes. Woo! Yeah. This is the Bad Girl Bang mascara, and I love it for my bottom lashes because it just literally grips all the hairs and coats all the hairs without clumping it together, and I love that. I'm going to take the Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Cola, and then I'm going to take the Kiko Milano gloss in 32 in the middle, and then I'm going to take like a clear gloss on top. I'm just going to apply my lashes. Okay, so this is how my face is looking after I've applied the lashes, lip combo, everything. So to finish off my Eyebrows, I'm going to take a 3 strokes at the front, just to look like hairs. I'm going to take the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I'm going to take the Benefit POREFESSIONAL Super Setter Spray, and this is one of my favourite setting sprays. And it's a really fine mist, so it doesn't like mess up your makeup or anything. It just goes on really, really nicely. This is how everything came out. I'm very happy with the result. I think everything came out even better than I thought it would. I can't get over the blush, the eyes, the brows. Yeah, everything is really good. A link to where you can buy all the products from Benefit, everything that I use, is going to be in the description box down below. Once again, make sure you check out benefitcosmetics.com and use the code BFF so you can get a discount off their website for Black Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. I enjoyed creating it, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay prayed up.